Kids, don't smoke these cigarettes unless you smoke natural ones. See, these are all natural. I'm not talking Americans. Well, I'm not going to bring up any other company's name, but we all know the American kind. Sold American. Well, it's been disclosed already on the internet. 599 some odd chemicals. Not mine, thank you. Like I said, not only am I English, Scottish, Irish, and German, also a touch of Indian. Well, it's who you know in this world, not what you know. Didn't you know that? I don't know much about what, but I definitely know who. I know who my people are. I got my peeps all around this country. Anyway, all around, maybe the world. I don't know. Anyway, this funny thing. You should try baking soda instead of, say, toothpaste to clean your teeth. My grandparents never had many tooth decay or tooth problems because they didn't even have dentists, but, that was fine. They kept on, you know, everything they kept their teeth in their head. They had all their teeth in their head. They may have had a few cavities filled when they got to be a little older, but that's how they took care of their teeth. Baking soda. It wasn't until late in their lives they started using some other kind of thing. It really does clean your teeth. So this girl, she smokes, so do I. My teeth are like from smoking, they're being kind of yellow and like, but whatever. She looked perfect, like perfectly white. So she smoked, started smoking on the way to a building. I was going into the building also. She said baking soda. That's how I do it. Perfectly white teeth. So she said I had no cavities. I was taught that to use baking soda. I also found out you can use hydrogen peroxide, the oral one. There's an oral one where you put in your mouth. You don't want to swallow it. Just like toothpaste, you don't want to swallow. If you swallow toothpaste, God forbid, I get just a little bit and I start barfing. Like literally, there's mucus coming out of my nose and mucus coming out of my mouth. I get all like the dry heaves where you're not really vomiting, but you feel like you're yakking, but nothing's coming out. I mean, it's ridiculous. My face gets big and puffy. It's like, my friend told me about the chemical chamber when he came out from the Marines. They put you to a little test, get you adjusted a little bit to what chemicals would be like. So you get your gas mask on, even if the chemicals were affecting you a little bit. It feels like I need to get my gas mask on. I've been gassed to death. Sodium phosphorus is used in that. It's salt, basically, mixed with phosphorus. Well, I don't know how much salt makes a difference when it comes to phosphorus, but phosphorus is not something you want to put into you. And I have a real, serious reaction to that, almost like a baby. Like, if you get that's why they say use a pea-sized amount for a baby. Well, maybe I should use it in a pea-sized amount. I don't know. But I didn't know I was that sensitive. But that's me. Other people told me to get the same thing. Well, if that happens to you, then use the baking soda. Well, that's my suggestion. Or the hydrogen peroxide. You can use that too. Just pour a little on the brush. Start brushing your teeth. I tried it. It starts to foam up and everything, just like toothpaste. Same with the baking soda. Put a little bit. And it's cheaper, actually. It's a lot cheaper. Anyway, boy, that chemical sure costs a lot of money, doesn't it? These scientists, man, boy, they're raping us, I'll tell you. Financially raping us. So are our doctors. I mean, do you know that all right, I just saw on BBC, all right, now this you won't see in America, all right, now, they have just begun now to develop the technology to study the brain. Just begun to develop the technology. Okay, so they have just very at the beginning, they just got their fingertips on the technology, barely. To begin to start to study the brain. So how much do they really know about the human brain so far? Nada. Nada, mi amigo. Ma como está, mi amigo? How are you? You going very good? Okay. Good. Excellent. So right now, who is your best psychiatrist? Who is your best therapist? Who is your best whatever? Probably your best friend. That's the guy I'd go talk to if I were you. If you got emotional issues, any kind of problems, go talk to your friend. They're very important in life. If you have no friends, get out there. Go make a few. They know nothing. That's just all I know. Is that what they know up until now is nothing. If they're just beginning to get the technology to study it for real. Now we'll know for real what's going on in the brain. I think we are starting to know for real. Anyway, I don't know what else I could say, but keep healthy. Like I said, it's all about doing the right thing. Read labels. Be an informed consumer. Don't just buy everything. I'll tell you what. You'll know when things are going down, when things are really going wrong with the economy, or there's some real problem. When there's a bunch of bananas, usually there's bananas always on the shelf and tomatoes. Those are two things that are in the grocery store all the time. Things like that. When 3 or 4 of those things just aren't on the shelves at all for like a day, 24 hours, or maybe 2 days, 48 hours, all the rest of the stuff is there maybe, well, then you ought to start thinking there's a problem going on. Otherwise, as far as everything else goes in this world, stay healthy. Do the right thing. And we do need less people on this planet. Sorry. That's the way it goes. The strong survive, and the weak die off. Not the opposite. It's not the way it's supposed to be. Nah. You want to sit in the office all day? Sit around and get unnatural light, and take unnatural things, and do unnatural things. Stay awake all day. Awake all day on coffee, and sleep all night on whatever. Eat carrots and carrot sticks and think that's healthy. Go ahead. You should be outdoors, doing things. Most of my life I've been. I don't know why I look the way I do at 44. I don't look that bad. I'm really healthy for 44. I've been smoking natural cigarettes. See, I've been taking in the chemicals, not too many. Anyway, keep taking those chemicals. Do nothing about them. And keep running around reading on those little things, texting each other. All that technology. I told you I'd tell you a little about science and technology. They're raping us? Well, they are. Keep living off of it. Keep doing it. I don't know what these scientists are doing. Mad scientists. That's all they call them, right? Mad scientists. Scientists never made so much money in the past. It wasn't a well-paying job to be a professor at a science school or a researcher. I didn't pay that much. You want to make money off of it, though. You really want to get paid to do that kind of thing? Some kind of shit they're feeding into our blood, into our systems. And then the hospitals go, and somehow a lot of those pills and stuff end up in the oceans. All that hospital waste, all the pills that go down, flush down toilets. Like in the hospital, what they do with those pills when they want to get rid of them, the only place they have to put them is the ocean. I mean, it's really not going to end up in a dump where somebody can come up with them. You know, what do you do with them? They end up in the ocean. It really hurts the fish. Fish can't take it like humans can. It's disgusting, actually. And we don't know anything about what half this stuff is. You know, the FDA, Federal Drug Administration. This is how it works. I researched this. A drug company, when they do the tests themselves on these drugs, it's amazing these scientists what they do. If they do 1,000 tests and they get 2 positive results, all other 998 failed. All they need are those 2 positive results. They give 2 positive results to the FDA. It passes. Now that drug is on the market. So those other 998 failures, no one ever sees because they sit in the warehouse. All the records of those sit in the warehouse of the pharmaceutical company. Develop the drug, whatever. See, that's how it works. How you like them apples. Anyway, just something you ought to know. As an American. Don't be so naive. Like I always said, what you learn in school and what you learn in, say, college is to get a job. But everything else you learn is up to you. And where you get it from is up to you. I don't get it all from the TV. I don't watch so much of that. Not anymore. Get it from the computer. Look it up online, analyze it, ask questions about it to real people. Once you see the information, ask real people about it. I know how to research. It's one thing I'm good at is researching. But I'll tell you, as a researcher, it ain't going to pay me shit. I couldn't make much money off of it. Giving out the real research. The real deal. I've always loved the research. So that's really my favorite thing. Maybe I'll go to school, become a researcher. And what I don't know, though. Research what? I only research what I need to know. For me.